Hello. Okay, so this is for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it may resonate for the most part, and it may not resonate at all. Also, it could be signaling your past, your present, or your potential near future, and also mentioning maybe, if it's not, it can be talking about people or energies around you that you deal with, okay? Also, I'm feeling like the need to say it could be pertaining to a friend of a friend as well. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Emotional healing. What else do we have here? Let's see. The freaking Sun. Oh, yeah. Can you see these cards? One more card, please, for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, this one right here. Whoops. Ooh, the Fool. So far, 2 major arcana air signs. Here's my water. Alright, so I'm going to clarify the cards also. Clarity card for the 9 of Cups, please. And thank you. Alright. The Queen of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Okay. Oh, that's too many, y'all. Okay, hold on. This card popped out. Oh, Ace of Wands, Illumination, Activation. That's coming out under the Fool. There's more cards here for you. Looking forward to the future. She looks like she knows where she's going, huh? You see how she's looking forward? Like she's got her eye on it. And I'm being drawn to this little bowl of water that's in like a little cage underneath her too. That's what you're going towards, air sign. You're going towards these two things. The Sun card is the most positive card. Ooh, needing to get out in the sun and under the sun's rays also. Vitamin D deficiency is I'm hearing here. And needing to hydrate as well. She's holding a crystal in her hand. So finally coming up to the edge. And just like, it's like she's leaning into the breeze. She's letting Spirit and Mother Earth, the wind, just, oh wow. Me and friends were just talking about wind. But anyways, she's letting it like, it's almost like she's leaning into them. Like she's not falling back. It's like she's leaning on them, literally. Learning to trust. And trust those intuitive nudges and that inner knowing. 323 on the timer there, air signs. Anything else here? This card, Queen of Cups. Yeah, submerging yourself, getting in some water would be beneficial if you have the ability or the means. Maybe go swimming or take a nice long bath. 20-minute bath with some bath salt or sea salt. Just soaking in it for as long as you can. The 10 of Pentacles. Happy family. A lot of fulfillment. You're coming out of this. He's got feathers on his back. And the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, guys. We've got 3 queens here. The 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So I did have to look up the meaning of the 7 swords. And see how he's kind of like hiding his face here? Okay, it's in the middle of your read, air signs. And so it says, when upright, it means to use your wits for diplomacy and not to use aggression. This is why it can be viewed as secret planning or hidden dishonor. Your acts may be legitimate, however, you prefer to use your mind and intellect rather than force or via obvious means. So I feel like somebody is like not realizing that, you know, their motives or their meanings or behind actions. Maybe you didn't realize that they were not honorable intentions. Maybe you were realizing it's not for the right reasons. But we're moving out of this. We have the Eight of Cups here also, signifying that you've walked away from something that no longer serves you, which I feel like that's that energy right there. And then, you know, the Wheel of Fortune usually indicates ups and downs, but you're like emotionally it's like up and down, happy, sad, because we've got the sun here and then the water elements here. Happy, sad, happy, sad. Crown chakra, strengthening, opening, activating. And even though this looks gray right here, the sun is still shining brightly. So no matter what you've been thinking or what you've been doing or what you've been hiding from people around you, just know that it's okay, and Spirit still loves you. Your divine source still loves you. Your divine team still loves you. God still loves you, okay? They are still there with you, holding your hand, holding you upright, waiting for you to completely give in and have faith in them. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, these cards I'm drawn to, and then my new cards. What do we have here for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Enlightenment is coming to you, though. If you've been lost, yeah, lost. Feeling a sense of loss. Well, I say loss or lost. Grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. So coming out of a state of grief. Maybe it's your ego. Maybe it's death of an ego. Or maybe you're grieving and you haven't lost anybody and you don't know why. Like you're feeling very sad. Like you've lost someone or something. But it's old patterns. It's old pieces of you. Not of you, not your authentic self, but of your ego. Old pieces of your ego, because our ego likes to instill fear and doubt into us and worry. All things negative, you know. So if you're going through this sense of grief, this is why. And for those who have lost somebody, my deepest condolences to you, okay? You're going to come out stronger and more vibrant out of this. Think about the family you have around you at this time, and for the other ones that you're really there for, okay? Okay, that's it on that one. I thought there was more, but they're like, nope, let's stop. The doubt and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Oh my gosh. Like basically that's what I was saying about the ego, right? I love the synchronicities. And this heart over here kind of looks like a partial strawberry as well. So maybe somebody is getting into the fruits and veggies thing and wanting to eat cleaner and healthier. We have the dragonfly here as well. They've sent me dragonflies for a few days. Also been seeing like memes or pictures of hummingbirds. Gosh dang, Sarah, talk. Okay, so we have delusion, and like fear and all things ego are basically illusions, right? Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So if you have an intention that you wanted to come out of these feelings, these negative feelings, or this dishonorable notions, if you're finding yourself that it's hard to surrender and to trust that Spirit will catch you if you start to fall. And Mother Earth is there to help heal you as well, because she's holding a crystal in her hand, right? Crystal healing, setting intentions with those crystals is what I'm picking up in the middle of this. Okay, in a sense, needing to hydrate and get nutrients and supplements inside your body as well. This is very dire for you if you're feeling weak and out of breath, like, and maybe like muscles are, what's that word called whenever muscles haven't been used in a long time? Atrophy. So like getting up and getting the right supplements in you and sustenance is really needed at this time. It'll help you. But okay, surrendering, I already talked about that. Okay, I was going somewhere else with that, but dang, other messages were coming through. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. So having acceptance, everything happens for a reason. Having acceptance that you have the ability to make your reality, you have the ability to create your reality, right? Having liberation from those delusional feelings and thoughts. Having acceptance about the grief or why you had to grieve something in the past also. Okay. So I had to pause it for a moment. All right, so also I'm seeing here, having acceptance of what's coming towards you, or you know what's happening in your life right now, and just going with the flow. You know, it is what it is. Also knowing that there is great power in setting your intentions when you start to go towards something. Being liberated from the delusions and illusions and the grief that you have suffered. Being set free and having acceptance for the universe, really, is what I'm feeling here. I'm going to put those over here. What else do we have? I'm just going to shuffle kind of like this and do this. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with pramana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So maybe some of you also are taking steps and to stop and do that mindful breathing. And having a soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. It kind of looks here like maybe she's reflecting, like she's thinking about things while pointing herself towards the future. Like having a sense of, oh yeah, I know there are great things coming towards me in the future, so let me reflect on the past so I can get this stuff out of my auric field and my energetic field. Vulnerability. This is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based on more intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, not letting fear hold you back anymore. Following that intuition, those inner instincts. Alright, so what do we have? Future outcome for the air signs. Okay, so I'm being drawn to pull one card for each sign. This is definitely a sign to each. So the first one is for Gemini. Gemini is meditation and stillness, a deep quiet. Maybe you're seeing 1111 a lot, or number synchronicities, 222, 333, 313, 353, whatever it is. Next one is for Libra. Skywriting, the fates. So whatever you're moving towards, whatever you're having an idea about and you're moving towards, it is fated for you, okay? It is your destiny. It might be your destiny to heal this stuff about yourself, Libra. And then 4 Aquarius, we have choices and their consequences. So remember whenever we were talking about like having a these cards kind of match too with the coloring and stuff, but like those dishonorable, like subconscious dishonorable means, or like they're not like using greedy with me or selfish. Can you help me out, Spirit Hero, on what this previous choices on how you viewed something? Entitlement, maybe you felt like you were entitled or, you know, like privileged in certain matters where you didn't take others' thoughts, feelings, and stuff into consideration. But some of the mental anguish you've been going through may have been the consequences for those previous thoughts and actions towards, you know, with the unhonorable intentions behind it. That's what I'm trying to get out here. And also I'm feeling drawn to pull a clarity card for that one too, Aquarius. So hold on tight. Try to understand the other point of view. Okay, Aquarius? Seeing things from a different perspective. Things are in excess, but this one I definitely feel like that's what that was for. Trying to understand that other point of view. I'm coming up with like, well, they poked me first. They called me a name first. Well, they were doing this and it upset me. You know, that kind of like, I don't know, feeling here. Also, these signs right here are like what's on the rune signs. So, Libra, if you were thinking about working with runes, or any of you earth signs, if you're thinking about working with runes, or you have runes and maybe you need to bring those back out and start messing with them again, or if you're thinking about it, definitely go towards that. I mean, what can you lose? A significant other will value you by sticking to your sense of integrity. When things are at their worst, they can only get better. One more card here. Do good for the sake of doing good and don't expect. The situation will change if you stop blaming and try to understand. Oh yeah, that's going on there. But the do good for the sake of doing good and don't expect is for all three signs. But this, I feel the situation will change if you stop blaming and try to understand. Try to understand the other point of view. That's a strong message coming out from someone, for someone, and it might not even be an actual Aquarius, okay? But I'm just saying. Trying to see the other side of things. Surrender. Okay, we're going to do what you need to surrender to, and then I think that's it for the air signs. Oh, well, okay. Surrender to non-action. Oh, there's another one here too. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Soul solitude. Vulnerability. Is there another card here for the air signs? Oops. Surrender to play, and I guess since that one fell out, we might as well take it, right? Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Let that inner child come out and play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. And then we have surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. I feel like that was Libra, for Libra mainly, okay? But it could be a significant other. It could be pertaining to a family member, a friend, coworker, an employee that you know could benefit from holding a crystal in their pocket or something. Like, don't try to push the meditation or the the healing or the herbal remedies or the plant medicine upon them, because they're accountable for their own healing. They have their own healing journey to contend to. Okay, air signs. As usual, I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, hit the like, subscribe, and share button for me, please. It would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, love and light.